Hello everyone, my name is Tam Soon Liew and my matrix number is 01DAT20F1024. My partner's name is Vaisshnavi A Sathgunalen and her matrix number is 01DAT20F1062. Today, I will be presenting on a product for my course DUE 322 Communicative English 2. First and foremost, the product that we will be presenting today will be the Casio Scientific Calculator, the latest model from the ClassWiz series, the FX570EX. This product is aimed towards students taking classes that involve scientific and advanced calculations that cannot simply be computed by an ordinary calculator. This means that this calculator is suitable for high school students and university level students. It can be used for mathematics, engineering, statistics, finance, physics, or even chemistry classes. Personally, I have owned this calculator since 5th form after my additional mathematics teacher introduced me to it, and I have never used any other model since then. Next up, I will be talking about some of the main features of this calculator. The first feature is the special surface processing on this calculator. The special surface is an embossed pattern that feels glossy to the touch, which allows users to get a good grip on the calculator when using it. Second of all, the keys on the top row are made of a metallic material, giving it a really sleek look. The keys below are printed with their respective numbers and notations. They are very wear resistant, so don't worry about them wearing off after long-term use. The main calculator body and its cover are in a very elegant white matte color. The display in the calculator is an LCD screen, which is capable of displaying simple pixel icons that are similar to textbook designs of functions for easy navigation. Now, Vaish will talk about some of the characteristics of the calculator.
Now I shall talk about the characteristic of the Casio Scientific Calculator. My dear friends, one of the characteristic of Casio Scientific Calculator is easy and initiative operability due to improved interface. Initiative and interactive operation makes it easy to use the features of ClassWiz. By the use of icons, selection of the desired function is quick and easy. Visual, interactive and textbook-based displays make operation easier for teaching the use of scientific calculator, so you can concentrate on teaching mathematics. The second characteristic is high computational competence for performing even advanced mathematics. ClassWiz contains calculation functions that support even advanced mathematical operation, including spreadsheet calculation, 4 times 4 matrix calculation, calculation of simultaneous equation with 4 unknowns and quadratic equation, and advanced statistical distribution calculation. The next characteristic is drop-resistant body. Drop-resistant body made of highly robust and durable material to prevent the calculator from breaking easily if accidentally dropped. And this calculator also got easy to understand notation. All notation are printed in English and standard mathematical symbols. The next characteristic is environmentally friendly. Harmful substances like lead, mercury, bromine used to produce calculator is minimized according to industrial standard. Optimal and long-lasting components also characteristic of this calculator. Equipped with internal components like microchips and batteries that are durable and built to use. The last characteristic is compact and easy to carry around. The small size of the calculator fits perfectly snug in any pockets and bags, making it super portable. Okay, now I will talk about functions. There are many functions in this calculator. The first function is calculate basic function and exponents. Calculate basic functions such as addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Calculate exponents and unknown numbers. Along with negation, you can also raise numbers to another power and find a square root of a number or formula. Exponents are used in almost any max cost pass grade school, but only a scientific calculator can perform any algebraic function. In addition to using your calculator to solve a known number, you can use for an unknown number. This is useful for algebra or any other more advanced maths you may be studying. The next function is calculate Logarithms. Logarithms are mostly used by those involved in the medical and engineering field, but other careers may encounter them at some point. They can be tricky to solve by hand, but with the help of a scientific calculator, the process can be much easier. Next function is calculate base and functions. A scientific calculator can solve for base and functions. These equations require two inputs. You will most likely encounter this is in algebra or calculus when you are solving for an unknown, but you may also discuss it when learning about the Cartesian product and subsets. This is another type of equation that is difficult to track without having a calculator that has memory, because if you can store the result the calculator gives you, you can build off the work that you have accomplished before or save your efforts or another time. The other function is calculate complex calculus equation. Visualize operation in mobile phones through QR code. Generate QR code of equation input into the calculator by a simple operation. Graph and other information can be displayed on smartphones or table screens. This calculator also got strengths. The first strength is save a whole lot of computational time. This scientific calculator can help students save a whole lot of computational time on a basic arithmetical calculation as well as complex ones they need to multiple steps to get the answer. Moreover, checking answer can be done in the matter of seconds, whereas doing manual checking requires focus and attention by checking each step at a time. The second strength is improved display interface. Casio FX570EX is a part of the class with series of Casio with more intuitive operability and high performance function as advertised by Casio. This is because, unlike old scientific calculator models which only display text and lack tables and graphs, the FX570EX can display those on top of having picture for each function to allow for beginner students to quickly grab on how to utilize the calculator masterfully. The last trend is quality and authentication. Most scientific calculators do not offer a way to authenticate themselves, so it is easy for consumers to get swindled by irresponsible retailers and mistakenly buy counterfeit calculators that are subpar and are of terrible quality. Casio FX570EX offers a way to check the authenticity of the calculator via the installed QR system in the calculator.
Now let's look at some of the weaknesses that the calculator will impose on the users. First of all, using a scientific calculator like this will help to promote complacency in students. This is because students are now able to complete their homework way before their schedules, thanks to the magic of using a calculator. The answers are right there at the click of a few buttons, given they already know which operations to use for their questions. As a result, their performance suffers badly in exams where they aren't allowed the luxury of using a calculator. The calculator could potentially also aid in cheating, as the calculator has a lot of functions, including the memory function, which can arguably use to cheat in tests, as it can become a shortcut to complex operations. Thirdly, the calculator could also encourage curious students to try out a variety of functions without understanding the reasons behind their usage. This will lead to students messing up their final answers when they do not reset the active functions after they tried them out. For example, leaving the gradients trigonometric function on while answering a question in degrees will exponentially affect the final answer, potentially costing the precious marks of the students. In order to counter these weaknesses that I have discussed just now, I suggest the following solutions. Firstly, educators should make manual calculations compulsory in classes to avoid students' complacencies towards calculators. Calculators should only be used in assisting to obtain or check final answers to questions. Second of all, I think invigilators should check students' calculators before initiating examinations. to avoid students from cheating by using the calculators. This can be done by telling students to reset the calculators in front of the invigilator, to erase any prior memory of the calculator so that conniving students will not be able to cheat using this method. Moreover, educators should only teach which functions to use for the syllabus only and reset any active functions often. This is to avoid students from misusing any functions in the calculator.
Now I talk about the price and discount of this calculator. Price ranges Rm 75 ringgit 90 cent to 109 ringgit 90 cent according to retail store. Promotion differ according to retail stores. First, Popular Bookstore offers the calculator at a discount price for member, which is Rm 75 ringgit 90 cent and Rm 80 ringgit 99 cent for non-member. Second, Soon Office Equipment Store sells the calculator for 77 ringgit if bought in a bulk order of 10 ringgit. Now I call upon Soon Liew to continue with our presentation. Thank you.
One of the ongoing promotions that Casio has is that anyone who buys an authentic FX570EX is eligible for a membership on edu.casio.com for access to premium content. Some of the premium content offered are a fun mathematics game called Casio Academy Function Hero with quick-fire math questions, and an educational manga that teaches various topics of mathematics. You might be asking, where do you purchase the Casio FX570EX? Well, it is available in all leading stationery retail stores like Popular and Borders, as well as online shopping platforms like Lazada and Shopee. So be sure to get yours today. That's all from us. Thank you for listening.